What's up, guys? It's your boy Pelaya back to talk more Longhorn football, and this week was ugly. Our offense couldn't even put up any points, so this week was pretty bad. What I saw this week, guys, was a competent defense and a hungry defense complemented by a rather intimidated offense. Our offense crawled under a rock this week. What I saw Saturday was just an offense that just could not execute. I thought the game plan was good. I thought Sean Watson and Joe Wickline were calling the right plays. But when it came to execution, I just feel like the plays just weren't coming together on the field. And, you know, give credit where credit is due. Kansas State is a very disciplined team, just like I said last week. You know, I didn't expect them to make that many mistakes. And just looking at the numbers, I mean, Tyrone Swoops ended up finishing with 13 for 25 for 100 or something yards, 106 yards. And the rushing game only put up 90 yards off of 27 carries, which is really not that good if you calculate the average. So at the end of the day, this Kansas State game did go as sort of like I thought, except for the scoring. At least I thought we would put up, you know, I had us putting up at least 21 points. There were a few flashes here and there, but we would always once again go back to the mistakes. And this time they were costly mistakes that costed us the game, because that's the kind of stuff that Kansas State, you know, takes advantage of. So this year, I mean, it's shaping up to be a pretty awful year. I mean, it's going to get ugly before it gets pretty, guys. And the thing to get excited for, if you're a Longhorn fan like myself, is the future. That's what I can only get excited for. We got to see flashes of Deontay Foreman, one of the Foreman brothers, at running back, and he did a pretty good job, except he should have just flipped that. He should have just flipped the football to Jackson Shipley instead of trying to hand it off on that reverse play. And other than that, you know, I think he's going to be one of the good players, one of the better players next year and then the years to come. But his brother also is going to be really good at wide receiver. He's really, really fast, and he reminds me a lot of Deshae Johnson. But hey, if we can get Deshae back, that will be good too, from that hamstring injury. Now, looking ahead, we got Texas Tech coming up this Saturday, and this team is struggling mightily. Kliff Kingsbury's team is not looking too good this year either, so this should make the game pretty interesting. It is in Lubbock, so we don't know. You know, playing away hasn't really been one of the favorite things for this Longhorn team, so we'll see what happens there. But I think this game might turn out just like the Iowa State games, because you got two teams that are struggling, and apparently when two teams are both struggling, they get the best out of each other, right? So I hope that's what happens this time around. But Tech is 3-5, 1-4 in the Big 12. We are 3-5, 2-3 in the Big 12. So this should make things a little bit interesting there. But we're both at the bottom of the Big 12. So hey, for the game prediction, I'm gonna give this one to the Longhorns. I'm gonna say they sort of, you know, get their feet back under them on offense, and defense is gonna come in and dominate. But I still think it's going to be a little bit like the Iowa State game. So I'm going to go high scoring in this game against Texas Tech. So I'm going to go Longhorns win this one 42-40. And let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. Appreciate the feedback. I will see y'all next week. It's your boy Pelaya. Hook 'em horns.